the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I got eyes in the back of my head, I'm seeing. Take me for granted and you know I'm leaving. I'ma take what's mine with the webs I'm weaving. I could take this crowd from seeing to believing. Got a taste for blood and my tongue keeps bleeding from the words I spit. So sharp, so freezing, so cold. Behold, frostbite they feeling. I could tear you apart or I could go heal them. Don't believe in fate, don't believe in ceilings. I just need a taste and my mind starts peeling. I don't pace myself, I grind on kneeling. Got lust for change, I just love the feeling. I ain't gonna give up. Got too little time, I'ma live up. Head down, push forward through the tough times. Cause anything worth doing is a tough climb. And I ain't gonna give up. Got too little time, I'ma live up. Head down, push forward through the tough times. Cause anything worth doing is a tough climb. Cause I'ma live life for the fight, yeah, I'm here to get it. I got drive, got sight, always have a vision. I go by at night, I be in my feelings. I'ma be fine, need time, and I'll soon be winning. I live life for the fight, yeah, I'm here to get it. I got drive, got sight, always have a vision. I go by at night, I be in my feelings. I'ma be fine, need time, and I'll soon be winning. I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon.
I forgot to add myself. Oh, dang, what's going? I'm all over the place today, guys. Damn it. I need a mic check real quick. All right, appreciate that, Supra. All right. Sorry I'm late. Had to go drop my lady off some stuff at her work, and I was like, oh man, that's clear across the state, man. All right, what are we getting into? First off, smash that like button. Yes, please. Hold up. We got 3 likes in here, and there's 12 people watching. Can we get that number even? All right. So, what makes car repairs stressful or difficult, or what do you find difficult when working on your own vehicles if you don't do this as a job or a career? I want to know from y'all. What do y'all think? What is the hardest part about working on a vehicle, whether it be your own, whether it be customers' cars? Let's get some engagement going here. Where are we at? Yes. What's up, all? Smash that like button, please. Yes, thank you, Quick Wrench. Hello, FM fam. How's it going, Shannon? What up, Quick? Not much. Just got home from work about an hour ago. Y'all know I was making a video today, right? On my own vehicle. It just did not want to go right. Issue after issue after issue after issue. What the hell, man? It's just carried on till today. Like, I was supposed to be on like 20 minutes ago. Found out I had no audio. I couldn't figure this shit out. Well, somewhere, somehow, I turned the Google Chrome volume all the way down in the mixer. Like, I had everything else. Spotify, I had, when you click stuff and it dings and all that stuff. I couldn't figure it out. Restarted my computer. Let's make this a good night. Oh wow, long day. Then must still be super busy, I'm guessing. What up, FM fam? What up, Supra? Smash that like button. Hey, Soup. Shoot me an email at quick. Hey, Shannon. I already smashed it. Appreciate it, Shannon. Did your part. We still only got 4 likes. What the hell? Yo, what up, Chris? JRS, yo, Fluff, and FM fam. Hope you're doing well. Appreciate that, Chris. Chris. Appreciate the emojis. Customer thinks our jobs are so easy and shouldn't take as long or understand how diagnostics work. I had a customer bitching at me the other day, yesterday, while I'm over here trying to deal with another vehicle. I don't know if y'all saw the video I posted today, whether it be the short video or the long form. Um, over here trying to get a, a broken bolt out of a upper oil pan on a 2015 Rogue. I was doing an AC compressor. It was coming out fine. I felt like I was gonna have an issue with this because the bolts, the bottom bolts on the compressor appeared to have some corrosion on them, a little bit of corrosion, right? Electrolysis, if you will, or corrosion, just from moisture. So I break one bolt loose. I'm like, okay, I can feel a little bit of resistance, but I feel like this bolt's gonna come out. I break the other one loose and it creaks. I'm like, didn't like the way that one felt. I'm coming out, coming out. I'm not even using power tools, right? Because the way these bolts are against the subframe, it's a pain in the ass to get anything in there aside from a wrench. So got my mountain wrench on it. I'm going, and I can feel it. It's like I can feel the resistance, and then I go another turn. I'm about halfway out, right? About an inch. Got about an inch and a half of this, or maybe an inch and three quarters of the bolt that actually goes into the block. I'm going, and then I just feel it starting to get harder and harder. I'm like, oh my goodness. Before I got too much resistance on it, I'm like, I'm stopping. Fuck this. I know what's gonna happen. So I grab me some lube, spray it up in there, and I run the bolt in. I go to run the bolt in a little bit, and it's starting to seize up there. I'll get about maybe three quarters of a turn to a full turn in before it stops and it starts wanting to bind. I'm like, fuck, all right. So then I back it out a little bit more, and it wants to stop again. I'm like, dude, this is not about to fucking happen. Start getting some heat on it to try to expand whatever's in there, I'm going, working it, working it. I'm working it for about 20-25 minutes, just back and forth, back and forth. And I'm realizing I'm not making no progress. So I'm like, well, fuck me sideways, right? By this time I got attention on me because they hear the torch. I'm like, well, if it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen, right? So I feel it stop, and I'm like, all right. I give it about a half turn and it just snapped. Boom. I'm like, fuck. All right. Well, let's get the party started. I was gonna drill it out and all this shit. Well, didn't even get that far, right? Because as soon as I got the compressor off, I noticed I had about a half inch of thread sticking out. I'm like, oh, it didn't even break flush to the pan. It stretched and then broke. I'm like, oh fucking hell. All right. Well, my buddy's like, hey, I got the welder in the truck still. I'm like, okay, well, we could try that. Put a nut on there, fill up the nut. For some reason, it didn't want to fucking grab. Maybe it's because he was using Harbor Freight fucking flux core. Who knows? Or maybe there wasn't enough heat. I don't know. It wasn't sticking. It was the weld was sticking to the nut, but not to the bolt. So I'm like, fuck. After about 3 or 4 tries of doing that, I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna fuck with this no more. So that was about 30-45 minutes of trying to get it out, right? So I'm like, I'm just gonna drill it and tap it. I mean, what else am I gonna do? What else can I do? So I grinded down the weld flush and drilled it, tapped it. That was fun because I had to drop the subframe down, which I wasn't expecting. So a 3-hour job, right? 3-hour compressor, which normally takes me about 45 minutes to do on that particular vehicle, sometimes a little quicker. Um, that vehicle made me work for every hour, every tenth that I quoted. Actually, the compressor was like 3.6. So it took about every bit of time that was approved on that vehicle. And, extended warranty is not going to pay for the bolt extraction. It's like prying fucking food from me to get a customer to pay for that, because who's to blame? Always the technician. So that sucked. But yeah. Ah. But my point, right? We're dealing with that. And then I had another customer that they were complaining about radio issue, volume. Turn the volume up and it does that, right? It's all erratic. So I fixed the radio issue and I'm running time. I'm running time because it's fucking warranty. And the next thing I know, the advisor comes up, hey, this customer saying you haven't touched this vehicle for about 30 minutes. Well, yeah, I've already fixed it, but I'm running time so I can get paid. Ah, it was crazy. That shit's annoying. Like, man, customers be complaining. They don't even know what's going on. Chill. Chill. We'll get you out of here. Just sit tight. Sit tight. Damn. Ugh. What I don't understand is customers want to come in, right? They want a diagnostic and a repair, but they want to wait. What? I feel like waiters need to go away. The whole waiter deal needs to go away. Like that needs to be non-existent anymore. If you're gonna wait, well, expect it to be all day. Expect it to be all day. Like the other day, I had engine issues. That one that's filling up with coolant. Um, they show up, car gets towed in 10 o'clock in the morning. It's a Friday, busy, right? Get towed in, and they give me the keys. Hey, can you look at this one? Got towed in, don't want to start. Advisor says that it might be a starter. I'm like, what? Nah. I'm like, is it cranking or it's not cranking? Well, you could hear the starter click and it like turns, but it won't start. So it might be. I'm like, it's not a starter. Anyways, I go out there, crank, and it like sputter, but won't start. I'm like, what the fuck's going on? All right, hold on. Clear flood, nothing. All right, scan codes. Have a rich code. What the hell? Hey, do you have any update on it? I'm like, what? Looking at it. Okay, well, they're waiting. I'm like, wait, what? Toe in, no start. Crank, no start. Waiting. Why are they waiting? It's ridiculous. Well, they want to know if their extended warranty is going to cover it. I don't even know what's wrong with it yet. And then by the time they were waiting. Yeah. So at the end of it, 5 o'clock came around. We barely, because I was diagnosing this outside because I didn't want to push. Finally, we towed it in. We grabbed homeboy's truck and pulled it. And that's when I found that there was a cracked head, coolant making its way into all the cylinders, exhaust port leaking into the valves and then causing it to, yeah. So crazy. Driving, so I won't be commenting, but I'll be listening. 10-4, Chris, appreciate you. Yeah, bro, you drive to every Friday? Shoo, bro. That bolt got you all out of whack. Yeah, but today was kind of an easy day aside from working on my own vehicle. Good day, all. Fluffy, happy Vic. Oh, Fluffy, happy Vic, Australia. Appreciate that, Vic's reviews. Happy Friday. Okay, I was a little confused there. All the damn electrical. Electrical is what Shannon says is the most difficult and stressful part about working on vehicles. Check out the new 2026 Toolbox Tour. Purposely skipped 2025. Y'all heard Supra. Had a good laugh when I woke up. Everybody was asleep at the end of the feed. What you mean? I don't have your email at Supra. It's on my page. I responded back to your comment. Oh, went to replace emergency brake cable, then hardware was bad. Then shoes, then leaking wheel cylinder, brake line. When you do, yeah, that shit sucks too. When you go to fix something and then you find more shit, and you're like, oh fuck. WD-40 penetrate. Man, I don't know about WD. It's okay, but like when okay, so when these bolts start welding each other to like this is what happens. So you get a little bit of corrosion in there, right? And so the threads start grinding each other, and they start making these slivers, if you will, on the threads. And so what's going to happen? Snowball effect. That little sliver that's shaving off of these threads gets bigger and bigger and bigger, like a snowball, right? As it rolls. And so what happens is it starts grinding into the external threads and the internal threads, the thread bolt and the thread hole. It just gets greater and greater, and it starts creating a lot of friction, and then it starts welding itself to each other. So no WD-40 is gonna prevent the welding, if you will. It's a pain in the ass and it sucks. Another good one is having an advisor that lets the customer tell them what their car needs and not try to sell anyone work. Yeah, I can't stand that. I hate when customers come in requesting something. Oh, wait, hold on. I'm not just gonna throw a part on your vehicle because you say so. Diag and then repair. If it is what you said it is, I won't charge you for diag. But let me make sure I won't charge you for diag. I'm gonna throw a point 0.5 in there somewhere. Um, let's make sure that this issue is gonna fix your vehicle. We had a vehicle the other day. Customer calls on the phone wanting a high pressure fuel pump. When the fuck does a high pressure fuel pump go bad on a Nissan? I've never seen it. I don't know if y'all have, but I haven't. So we're like, what? They're like, oh, bring it in. We doubt it's a high pressure fuel pump. Um, let us look at it. So they bring it in, has a torn PCV or PVC hose. PVC hose, the one I'm always talking about, the back of the intake that goes into the PVC on the valve cover, torn, causing misfires. They were about to buy an OEM fuel pump and have some Yahoo install it. What? Broken bolt. Oh no. Yep. Emailed you quick. Crayon trick. I don't think the crayon. Maybe if I would have started off like that, maybe. But I think I took it just a tad bit too far when it was already too late. Sounds like it would have been easier to have lunch with the president. I checked. Hey Supra. I remember when I took my Supra to get a what? Get a custom exhaust installed. I told them I was in no rush and just chilled, no stress. Order some DoorDash. By the time they finished, they actually gave me a discount because I wasn't pushing them. That's badass. Paul Walker's car has been found. Yeah, I seen something about that. I didn't know what that was about, but yeah, I seen that. Yo, the most stressful and difficult part of auto repair is getting paid. Intermittents. Oh, intermittents are annoying. Um, happened last week. Well, how often did it happen? Oh, it only happened one time. What? Oh, I love those ones. What? Uh, test driver for 10 minutes. I couldn't duplicate it. Point 0.5, get it out of here. Service contracts. Manufacturer service contracts to me are pain in the ass. It's like dealing with regular warranty. I mean, it is regular warranty. The manufacturer is covering it. Um, yeah. Me and Dad's Garage, we have a different opinion on intermittent. Why does here say intermittent? But then over here on YouTube, it shows something else. Intermittent workers. What? Are y'all seeing what I'm seeing on that? Oh, that's fucking weird. Um, yeah, we have a difference of opinion on service contracts, like extended warranties. Maybe it's because I deal with Nissan customers, so you know, we kind of rely on the extended warranty coverages to get repairs, to sell repairs versus straight out of people's pockets. Hello, Fad. Dad. What's the best brand lock washers? What? Oh, Gene, I have no fucking idea, bro. Lock washer or crush washer? Lock washer. I gasket washer. I don't know. I have no idea. But we're running this stream kind of short today. So who's trying to come in? Who's trying to come in? You know, let's talk for a little bit because my ass has to be in at 7:30, and yeah, I can't get too crazy tonight. Although I am still having me a drink because what's a Friday night stream without a little bit of drink? See. I had every bit of expectation to come on at 9 o'clock, and that did not freaking happen. I was even here at 8:30. Like, hell yeah. Gonna have an early streaming today. We're gonna get done early. Gonna have a good night. And then my lady texts me. Oh, fuck. Uh what up, Fluff from Chicago? What do you recommend when doing spark plugs on the 3.5? OEM, not just spark plugs, but OEM spark plugs. I don't give a damn if you get them from AutoZone or O'Reilly's or whatever, and they say Denso or what's the other brand that we use? NGK. No, get them from the dealer. Get them from the dealer. That's the only way I know that you ain't gonna have an issue with the spark plugs. Get them from the dealer. So spark plugs. Check for oil leaking in. What year Murano do you have actually? Check for oil leaking in. If there's oil leaking into the spark plug tubes, replace that valve cover. While you're there, there's going to be a crossover hose going from one valve cover to the other. Replace that because that gets brittle and gunked up. Plenum gaskets and throttle body gaskets. And while you're there, clean out your throttle and hopefully you have a scan tool that will relearn that idle. 17, yep. Okay, yeah. I would, but I'm scared of background noise. Yeah, that shit gets crazy, bro. That shit gets loud. 17, yeah. Clean that throttle. Check for oil, man. Can you believe a 17 is 10 years old already? Fluff, your math ain't mathing. Well, they get released in 16 or months earlier. So yeah, 10 years old. That's insane. Waiting. What the hell is up with this? Amber Alert bullshit. What the hell is up with this translate shit? Auto translate bullshit. Uh-oh, somebody's angry. Was just charged 1,050 labor for front and rear adjustable arms today. No joke. What's their labor rate? Did you replace the parts or was it just adjustments? Alan, what's going on? How's it going, brother? On what? Crush washer, my bad. Oh, I don't know. I mean, we get ours from Nissan straight from the manufacturer, and that's all we use is OEM. I don't know. I have no idea. I think on other fuck, I'm not even gonna try and act like I know because I don't. I know we have an assortment, but I have no idea. Actually, ACR, that's not wild. That's not wild because typically, uh, you said front and rear. That's stupid low. stupid low. I'll tell you this: on the Nissan Altima, to do the rear lower control arms, right? Rear control arms on the Nissan Altima, that's 7 hours of labor, not including the alignment. If you do $200 per hour, you're looking at $1,400 just in labor on the rear. That's not including the parts. On the front, on a Nissan Altima, 4 hours of labor at $200 an hour. That's $800, not including parts, plus the alignment. So you actually probably got a deal. Appreciate that, Alan. I respect the hell out of you guys that can fix cars for a living. It's my hobby, and I cannot imagine bringing customers into the mix. Yeah, it's a whole different ball game. It's a whole different ball game, man. Have a PO300 random misfire. I couldn't see anything on live data. Recommended compression test before throwing plugs at it. Customer just wanted to do plugs and found oil and spark plug hole. Yeah. Um, what were you looking at on live data? What were you? What kind of vehicle? Soup. It was front upper control arm and rear camber. And my fucking mouse dying. That's I need some fucking water burger. That's so fat. What the hell? My mouse. Oh my god. Okay, there it is. Shit. It was front upper. What kind of vehicle? What kind of vehicle was that? You know, just throwing prices out there, but you ain't even gave us a vehicle. I could look up. Labor times right now. Front upper control arm and rear camber. What do you mean rear camber? Oh, rear camber arms. Infinity M35. Let's look into that. What year? 06. Oh, that's an oldie. Let's see. Where's my all data? We're looking at a 06 M. Not a G, but an M. Infinity M35. All-wheel drive or two-wheel drive? Or all-wheel drive or rear wheel? All-wheel drive or rear-wheel drive? Rear-wheel drive. Let's see. Let's see, control arm. You said rear camber arms? Talking about lowers, right? Because the lowers are what control the camber. Lower, upper. So you're looking at about 2 hours for upper control arms. Now Infinity charges anywhere from like 200 to 275 an hour. So I don't know how much you were charged per hour, but we're saying 2 hours right there. And then what's up? Oh yeah, lower. Okay, rear lower, and then rear suspension, lower control arm, rear both sides. Damn, that's not bad. Hold up, 4 hours of labor. 4 hours of labor. Let's say $200 an hour. That's $800 front and rear. Your front uppers, rear lowers for $800 in labor alone, not including the alignment, which is probably another 150. What? You lost me, bro. Yeah, lower. Rear camber, not lower control arm. I mean, you have a toe arm. Yeah, okay. Yeah, there's two separate arms. I get that. I get that. We still consider it a control arm. in Um, yeah. Either way, you're looking at 4 hours total, front and rear. $200 a pop. That's $800. $150 alignment is 950 plus taxes. Another almost $100 just in labor. That's not including the parts. And you said you got them replaced. So yeah, it's not wild. An insane repair is 2-3 grand, but $1,000, that's
$1,000 is
nothing.
nothing today.
It is nothing at
It's
all.
not nice to say, but it's nothing.
Yep. I mean, it is a lot. It is a
No,
lot.
it is a lot of money. $1,000, $1,000,
A
but it's
thousand
not
bucks
much
is a
on a
lot of
car
money.
anymore.
Yep. But in the car world, as far as I spent $1,000 on, what would you have done? I mean, parts alone are damn near that much. So
I think we should raise the price of cars tremendously, like the car repair. Say it. I go to the dentist. I see people have no problem paying $1,000 for one tooth. This is their car. They go to A to B with it.
yeah, I don't
Oil
get it.
change be $800.
Yeah, I don't understand that.
No, not $800, but people just car repair is actually approaching. It's getting closer to where it should be, and technicians are getting closer and closer and closer. They're not there yet to getting paid what they should get paid. For years, for a long time, everybody's been underpaid in this industry. Still are, and it's starting to change. I think it's my personal opinion.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's starting to change.
Hopefully, I hope. Bro, there's only 2 bolts holding the rear camber. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if it's only 2 bolts. Um, there's a labor guide that we follow. I mean, you see the doctor. I'm gonna go to this. You
Well, I
see the
don't care
doctor
how
for
many
5
bolts it is.
minutes.
I'll tell you right now. A starter is only held down with 2 bolts too. And if you break
That's
one of
true.
them, you break one of those motherfuckers off in the bell housing. I mean, and I tell you, it's $600 to fix it. You say, well, it's only 1 bolt. Do it your damn self. I'm not trying to
What
be a
about
jerk, but I mean,
what vehicle is it that has the starter is inside the transmission, inside the bell housing? Not bell housing, but it's like hidden in there.
I don't know about it hidden in the bell housing. You talk about the hidden in the intake,
No,
underneath the
fuck
intake.
that.
Well,
Yeah,
not in the intake, but it's underneath. It's
it's in the valley.
It's in the valley. You're talking about the North Star
I could have sworn there
engines
was.
on a Cadillac. You're talking about, well, North Star still designed with Olds Aurora engine. Then you got in the bell housing. I'm trying to think inside the bell housing. A Subaru bolts from the backside of the transmission to the tranny to the flywheel.
Okay, so I might be tripping.
That's an easy starter though.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think.
But yeah, even though it's not about the number of bolts that hold something in. It's all about the labor it takes, and we follow a labor guide, which is I feel like is bullshit because a lot of times it's under what it should be. Um, anything can happen though. Subaru suck at logging misfires. Oh, it was a Subaru Forester watching misfire counts and checking my fuel trims. Let me see. Hell with these new cars and trucks, headlights nowadays cost $1,200 a piece. You
Well,
ain't lying.
actually, I can talk about that to a point here. I have customer that they have a 2024 Grand Cherokee or no Grand Wagoneer, Jeep Grand Wagoneer. Already has 70,000 miles on it. Traveling salesperson. He hit something with his truck, and the driver's side headlamp. He broke the plastic, or he called it the glass, whatever. He broke the plastic. The HID bulbs in it and shit. And he kept driving with it. Water's leaking in it, and all of a sudden, nothing on this unit worked. And I checked it out, and I diagnosed it. Well, first of all, it needs a whole new lamp assembly, but they have what they call a smart module a left side headlamp smart module that bolts up to it. Now, believe it or not, I figured, knowing car manufacturers, I figured the smart module would be bolted from the factory to the whole headlamp assembly, and you order that up, you get both pieces. No,
It's internal.
no, they're two separate pieces.
Oh, are they?
Combined, my cost on them is $1,100. My cost combined is $1,100.
Yeah, look.
List on them. List on
$1,500.
it. List on it is $1,900.
Yeah. What kind of vehicle did you
So
say?
your left side headlamp works.
What about the
$1,900 for the
taillights? What
module
about the
and the
taillights
headlight.
nowadays too?
What?
The rear combo assemblies. Those are
I
getting
don't build
upgraded,
them.
too.
I don't design them. I don't get mad at me. I will agree. Some of the stuff that they're putting in cars are way overdone now. I mean, talk about distracted driving and don't have this in your windshield. Do they look at do the like law enforcement? Do they look at what the manufacturer puts in a car? The fucking car is distracting to somebody who doesn't know technology. A new car is extremely distracting to somebody not used to technology. A young kid may, oh yeah, this is normal to me,
They got damn near tablets inside these vehicles now.
No, you take a 16-year-old or 17-year-old, put them inside a freaking brand new car. It's just another day at Dave and Buster's for them,
Yep.
You put a 60-year-old in that car and they're like, what the fuck is all this shit? Yeah, you're right. Tablets. They have widescreen TV, or I don't know what you want to call them.
Damn near tablets. I'm getting my slides and possibly wheels for the Blue Point box under warranty. My rep has to double check if the wheels are. Damn, must be nice. Cars. Now I brought the parts because they were aftermarket adjustable arms. Well, okay. Now that you say they're aftermarket adjustables, that's an upcharge right there. That's an upcharge right there.
What kind of cars you talk about aligning?
G or M35, yeah. M35. So, that's extra steps. It's not just a drop in and gotta adjust it, right? You gotta set the length, then throw it on the alignment rack, then adjust it. And then if you were being picky about how you wanted the camber or whatnot, I mean, that time adds up. Every 10th adds up. Mechanics need payment, and the cost for a mechanic tools is really expensive. Yup. Yeah, but there's a bunch
keep raising their prices. It's pissing me off.
Hey, ACR, you ain't got to be disrespectful, bro. I mean, you're complaining.
I saw that.
You're complaining about that. You're complaining about the charge, and it's just 2 bolts. If it was just 2 bolts, why didn't you do it? If it's just 2 bolts, I don't understand that. Sometimes on suspension parts, those 2 bolts take extra time because they're too damn long to slide out of the hole. Facts. If
or
it drives,
they just don't come apart either. I deal with rust like you wouldn't believe here.
Yeah. If it drives well, leave nice review. Price of fuel is going up in Australia. People are paying. Damn. What is that compared to a US dollar? How many Australian dollars to a US dollar to fill a Ford Ranger on 4 tanks of fuel for your bill? Armadas with starter under intake. Absolutely. Those are. I don't even fight reaching the back bolts, man. I'll get under it with the fucking long ass extension. Broop, broop. Those 214s are coming off. I ain't playing with them no more. Do it yourself if you think it's that easy. I'm saying, bro, how much time does it take to take off 2 bolts? It's different if bolts are snapping though.
I've seen a guy spend I've seen a novice, a do-it-yourselfer that thought he could do everything a mechanic could do. I've seen a guy spend. Well, he almost went insane. That's how long he was ready to commit suicide. I'd say probably about 5.5 hours. I watched the guy mess with 1 bolt. 1 bolt that I could have probably gone out there and cracked loose with a little stubby 3/8 drive ratchet and then spun up by my hand. And this guy dicked with it for 5.5, 6 hours. 1 bolt. Why did he dick with it that long? He didn't have the hands to even touch a ratchet. Let's just say that. Just didn't have it. Maybe he'd been better off designing a web page or something, but touching the bolt, maybe he'd been better off being a gardener. Y'all got to understand, not everybody can do it. I can't cut hair. I can't cut hair. I can't dance. I keep my ass off the stage.
So do you cut your own hair?
Yeah, I do that.
Except that bald spot.
It's not really bald. It's actually gray. It actually is. It's gray.
I know.
No, I'm saying, there's people that can't swim. They keep their ass out the pool. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
You got to learn what you can and cannot do. So not everybody can turn a bolt. That's the truth.
I mean, hell.
It may sound a lot of people can't do it.
Let me see. Upper control arms on the frontier. Good luck. You got to take off that steering shaft and pray that it's not seized on the input shaft of the steering gear.
Yeah, Dad's garage, the North Star Cadillac V8, the 4.6. The starter was an intake valley. And same with the 4-liter Oldsmobile version of the North Star. I don't know if Oldsmobile actually built the motor, designed the motor, or if it was just a slightly different displacement North Star. But you had a 4-liter in a Olds Aurora that also had the starter in the intake valley. In other words, you took the upper intake plenum unit thingy off. The starter was right there, sitting right on top of the flywheel.
Not necessary, Art. I've had some things are easy on older vehicles, and anything 2010 and up have made us mechanics' jobs harder to work on. Bro, quick! I can't wait till you actually get your hands on one of these VC turbo engines.
Is that bad?
It's a lot. It's a lot of work. They're not bad. It's just a lot of fucking work. What are you talking about? It's an 06. I despise all this smart BS. Oh. And Nissan's so bad at giving us information, like, trying to diagnose a starter relay in the IPDM. You just have wires going to it, and then it goes into something that's called a smart FET. We can't see the way it's routed, and if I want to check the relay itself, we can't, because it's controlled by that fucking smart FET, and there's no way to actually test it. Right? Is the coil on that relay bad? Is it the contacts on the relay that's bad? We don't know. They don't give us that information to be able to test it. And if your starter relay goes out, fuel pump relay goes out, it's an IPDM. Okay, but with camber can be tricky at times, especially if those bolts just spin or are rusted in. Like I said, if bolts snapping, it's a different story. Like a window switch takes 15 minutes to replace, but also requires $2,000 worth of equipment and subscriptions to program it and make it work. Or on the other side, Dad's garage, a rear main seal could cost less than $100, and you got to pull the transmission.
I just did a rear main seal. I just did a rear main seal in a freaking Subaru. I think the rear main seal was $30-some our cost.
Mm-hmm.
But I had to pull the tranny off it.
Yep.
So it took me about 15 minutes. I charged 9 hours.
Yeah, 15 minutes. Sure.
I'm quick, dude. I'm really quick.
Yeah. Okay. You're the reason why we get called scams.
No, I'm not.
Too many modules that all interact with each other for modern vehicles. You ain't lying. What up, folks? Paul P, what's going on?
There's nothing illegal about hiring a couple drones and a couple AI fucking robots to help me do my job. Hey. I'm really fast, but I got $150,000 worth of robotic equipment, not including my toolbox.
I work at a Ford dealership. I do my best for my customers because I want to do things right and follow all torque specs. For the starter inside the transmission, you are thinking of Cadillac North Star 4.6. Wasn't the North Star starter in the Valley? Thankfully, it's been a long time since I've had to touch a North Star. Were they really that bad?
No, I didn't think so. No, just you pulled the upper intake plenum off. I mean, it wasn't that big of an issue. Yeah, some
How
vacuum
long?
lines disconnect, some electrical shit disconnect. Disconnect the fuel line going to the fuel rail. Disconnect some shit around the throttle body and lift the thing up. Some of
Hmm.
it you didn't even have to disconnect. You could take it, just flip the thing over. There's a starter.
Little.
Do your thing. Flip it back. It all matters what everybody's got a different level of what they call difficulty. Well,
Yeah.
when we do it every day, like you and I do it, I may do a job on a Nissan. I say it's a pain in the ass, but you do them. You do one. You do 15 of them, 20 of them to
To
my
your
one.
one.
Probably 30 or 40 to my one. But I mean, you get good at it. You're used to it. You have the muscle memory to it all. It's what you got to do, what you got to grab, how you got to turn and reach and get this. People don't think about that. Your body actually develops a memory
Oh hell yeah.
to doing jobs. You know which way your body's got to turn to reach up and grab this and turn it by hand and get it out. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Get up in there like this and you twist your arm back like this.
And then
That's not bullshit. That's not
where you
bullshit.
place the
Actually,
fasteners to,
yeah,
like you
it's
just
not bullshit. You actually get a muscle memory to particular jobs, and especially if you do a lot of shit up under a dash, you definitely get some muscle memory. Oh, I know I had to do this shit, Take the seat out, lay down backwards.
squeeze my fat ass up in there. I gotta lift this titty and fucking move this one out the way. Ugh. Wasn't the I already read that one. I'm saying people are paying 860.6. Lost me there, brother. Vic. There's an active court case trying to fight manufacturers because they want to discontinue outside help to independent shops. Some independent shops don't need to be touching some shit, bro. I'm just saying, like,
I don't get that. What's Super trying to say? There is active court case
because they're trying to
manufacturers because they want to discontinue outside help to independent. Oh, you're talking about right to repair shit, right?
Yeah.
Right to repair thing. They've been fighting that shit all along. I know the newest fight is over two issues. Two main issues. Is the newest thing that's dragging. It all starts in California, too. Everything starts in California. Cancer started in California. I'm sorry you lived there. You died before we do in Michigan. But I'm saying you got the NASTF issue that a lot of people are bitching about. To enter any of the security modules of vehicles, you have to have a NASTF credential. Dealerships automatically get to go in and do what they need to do because they're the manufacturer. They're authorized repair facility for the manufacturer. But the other thing is the secure gateway, or the secure gateway access, or like what do they call auto authorized access?
Yeah,
that Nissan, Stellantis,
FCA, and Mercedes.
Well, Stellantis. To say everything Stellantis FCA is involved with. I believe Jaguar, Porsche are in on it, Ferrari, and it's growing. It's growing. It's going to be many more. Hyundai and all them Kia are getting into it. They're not stopping you from repairing the vehicles by asking you to have, to bypass the security gateway module and have an auto authorized access ID and all that. I think it only costs $50 for the year. So I don't know how that's going to play out in court. I understand it, the right to repair. And there's part of me that doesn't understand it. What I don't understand, and everybody's got to hear me out here, I know it's not the same. You have the right to repair something that you bought, you own. You do have the right to, you should have the right to all the information and everything to access that car, repair that car. But you know what? The cars are extremely complex today. They're extremely difficult. One wrong move could cost you thousands as a mistake. When it comes to your human body, all your information is out there to do your own surgery and do your own, fillings in your teeth and pull your own teeth out and, whatever be. I don't see people jumping up and down to fix their own body. Oh, I cut myself. I'll just sew myself up. I understand it's different, but there's a reason there's doctors, and there's a reason there's automotive technicians the average Joe should not be touching their own car. Not today's cars, not the newest cars. If you think you're doing okay, you might be. Great. Good for you. But I'm just telling you from my standpoint, and I'm sure Fluffy could say the same. Most of the people that think they're doing just fine as do-it-yourselfers on a car that's, say, newer than, say, 2012, actually usually cause more damage than good. Just by my experience. I'm not trying to grade anybody. It's just my experience.
Not only this, not only the damage you can cause to your own vehicle, but you know, you're putting other people's lives at risk.
Yeah.
You know, you can if a mechanic can be held liable for an accident, why can't the DIY? You know,
very true.
You know, well, my son was born Wednesday. Well, congratulations at 4/12, and I will be able to bring my wife and son home tomorrow. Congrats, Justin. Damn. Fully, that's more with newer
Hey,
vehicles.
congrats, Justin.
Front end have to be removed to get arms, for example. Higher price for those is understandable, bro. I mean, there's a price on everything. I mean, you can't complain when now if they're overcharging you, that's different. That is completely different. But when there's a set time and they're charging you that time, can't really complain about it. I mean, you can, but what's that gonna get you? It ain't gonna get you nothing. It's a right to repair act. 250 AU equals 0. 14 Tundra 5.7 starter was hard as fuck. It's like the Titan. I see Toyota charge like 6 hours doing lower controller. Yo, that's crazy. Yeah. I hate transit vans. They should have kept with the E series vans. The E350s.
I don't have a problem with the transit vans.
Oh, there we go.
They ain't bad for the kind.
250 Australian is 172 to fill it for. Damn, how much fucking fuel does that Ford Ranger hold? What the fuck?
They're probably paying about $8 a gallon if you break it down. They probably pay by the liter there in their dollar, but it's probably about $8-9 a gallon.
Fucking hell!
It's like that in Canada right now. If you just go across the border in Detroit, in Canada, I think that if you break it down by the liter, how much a liter is, and it's what 3.87 or 3.78 liters is a gallon. So say 3 1/4 liters is a gallon. If you break it all down, I think in Canada they're paying upwards of almost $7.50 a gallon right now. That's US dollar for gas.
I freaked out when I paid almost $40 for my little 10-gallon tank, 12-gallon tank. I'm like, dude, things that's damn Vic, that's crazy. I did a Scion XB starter in 12 minutes and it called for 1.2. Well, they just moved the dot over. Hell yeah, super. I believe Bentley or McLaren. North Star isn't that bad to work on so long as you remove it from the vehicle. Many layers of piping. Back in the day, it was a nightmare. These days, all cars are built like that. Bentley or McLaren put the starter fully inside the transmission bell housing. Nerds. GMM, what's up? What up, Derek? Hey, Justin says the biggest nerd, right? Sometimes being a contortionist is good in the mechanic industry.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
You can't be a contortionist, you're screwed.
I'm pretty sure every technician agrees with me that we need an extra joint right there, right in the forearm. Right there. That would be nice, right? To get into those difficult situations, because sometimes you just get up there and then it locks because you have fuck, I need a
and you can't keep pushing, otherwise you'll break something.
Nissan was 120 for a day slot 2 years ago for programming. Nissan was 120 for a day.
I think what he's trying to say, Nissan was $120 if you want unlimited access to their software for 24 hours for all vehicles.
Oh shit.
Well, I mean, you have all kinds of, I don't know what their options are anymore, Fluff. I mean, I know you can buy a yearly subscription, and I know like you can pay for yearly unlimited access, but I do know almost every manufacturer does have a per vehicle cost
Mm-hmm.
to log in per vehicle. Now, of course, with Nissan, that would be additional. You also have to have auto authorized, right?
Yeah. Well,
You know,
depending
you
on
have
the
to have
year.
mastiff now. If you touch anything with a gate that goes past the security of this vehicle, and you'll be amazed what's considered part of going through the security of the vehicle today. I don't know. You don't see that, do you?
Yeah, we do.
As I say, like a Chrysler, just about anything you're going to do, you're going through the security of the vehicle, and you need to be have NASTF credentials in the United States.
So what we do is as soon as we launch the program, we log in. If we bypass that login, then it locks us out of certain shit. And some of these vehicles, it's a lot of shit that you get locked out of.
Well,
Like you can't even erase codes.
I mean, you know why there's all this beef about just allowing anybody in to their software these days. You know why that is, right? I mean, everybody in chat, you guys know why that is. What started all this is the fact that hackers actually hacked a Dodge Charger.
Mhm.
I don't know if they hacked it while somebody was driving it, or if they hacked the car charger when nobody was driving it, but they were able to actually make this car drive without.
I'm not saying that out loud. Hey, buddy. If people would just stay honest and leave shit alone, it'd be a lot easier. These days, doing a brake job wrong can cost you your fingers when the caliper auto clamps on your hand because you didn't put it in service mode. Woo-hoo. The DIY, the DIY can be, if held liable, he's helping others' vehicles and things, y'all. Where's going to be the proof, though? Where's the proof? You know, technicians get held liable because there's a paper trail. Everything has accountability, and it's been going this way for some time. I truly hate the service.
I think he's talking about having electronic parking brakes. I think he's talking about you're putting in a service mode, taking out of service mode.
Yeah.
I think that's what he's talking about.
Joining late. It's all right. I came on late. What up, Mark? Hey, Mark. Shannon. I work on usually transits 2 semis daily. Just so we can snake our arms around pipe and fluff. Yep. Geez, under dash work, we all need an extra joint. I need a new joint, actually. Fuck, my shoulders go.
You need a new joint.
Issues. Yeah. Wait.
My elbow's shot. This elbow is toast, dude.
I hate working on any and all vans. Yeah, that's fuck vans. Very true. I'm not gonna say that. Very true, Mark. Vans suck. Yes, they do. All of them. Chris Hunnit, except doing a transmission on a 2-wheel drive van. Well, our vans were front wheel drive. The Quests. I mean, they weren't too bad. CVT. But yeah. Any P8 or higher of all Chrysler, you need their software. 08. Any 08 or higher of all Chrysler, you need their software.
I'm out of papers, Mark.
Probably true, guys. I tell people I don't do trans or internal engine work because of modern modules.
I'm just going to tell you straight up. I don't do trans. If you're trans, you go find your own shit. I ain't part of that.
Only work I'll do it. Only at work I'll do it.
I'll do transmission, but I don't do trans.
Stop it. You're going to get us canceled.
Yeah. Young little bastards like that cancel culture shit.
What? Hey, I'm not part of that.
You're not young. I'm talking
that shit. That's stupid. They want to cancel people
I'm talking like 16, 17-year-olds, man.
Anybody born in the 2000s and later. Dave throwing the pins. You know, if I had a lift at home, I would do some transmission work, engine work. Hell yeah. Now, what do you consider, Justin? What do you consider internal engine work? Yeah, it's getting big. Yep. He's going to get his nails done right now. Nah, they're already done. They're glossed over. Dude, I made the mistake of not wearing a hat in one of my videos today, and when I looked down, oh my, that thing was shining.
Oh yeah, that's that. What is that there? What is that there? Well, those are hair follicles. I cut them tight because I can.
No, I got some.
Oh, keep
Bro.
going, keep going. Let's see the shiny spot.
No, I don't have that. I don't have that bald spot. But in the video with the lighting, lighting, oh, it looked bad. I'm like, fuck, dude. Internal engine work would be dealing with pistons, crankshaft, basically total engine replacement or tear down. You wouldn't do an engine replacement? I mean, on the ground, it kind of sucks. But
I got to do engine. I got two vehicles at work. I got to do engines on.
Peacock.
Got engines. I got trannies, transmissions. We don't have no trannies in our shop, but I do have transmission to put on the car. I can't believe I'm doing it, but
I'll do basic repairs, plugs, intake, upper heads, GMM. Why are you guys all bald? Too much brake clean? He's not bald.
I'm not bald at all. That's great. That's great.
This thinning and receding started happening before I got into it professionally.
Trust me, I got a full head of hair. It's just the way the light's shining on me. That's gray. That's not. And there might be some gray right there, but there's hair.
And it seems like once I got into full auto repair, not just the express side, it's like this shit went in like 6 months.
Yeah, but you wear a hat all the time.
No, I don't.
Oh, is that?
I get to work.
I've never wore a hat.
No, it's not true.
I've never wore a ball cap.
I didn't start wearing hats up until it got bad. Because I used to always gel my hair. I always had my shit slicked.
That's
and then
he's a slick folk.
It got to the point where there was nothing to really slick. So I just started putting a hat on to where my hair's not just sticking up and doing whatever the fuck it wanted to do. Which was like 7, 8 years ago, maybe. Out in public, yeah, this shit's on. I don't go out in public like that. But at work, as soon as I get to work, it goes in my box and don't come back out unless I start recording. But it's been hot. It's been hot here, so fucking having the hat on, I'm good. I like to smell a brake clean. Get level 3 and it burns for like 3 minutes by itself. I love the smell of brake clean in the morning when you're spraying it out of a fucking engine cleaner. Yeah, that shit smells good. Save money on haircuts. Hey, there you go.
Well, yeah, we save money.
Having my Dracula hairline.
Mechanics love to save money on haircuts. I know a lot of mechanics that save a lot of money on haircuts. They either are bald or they just shave it all off. I know a lot of mechanics who save money on dental care. They just let all their teeth fall out. A lot of mechanics that save a lot of money on soap and water. They just never wash. I mean, even their uniforms. But those are mechanics. We are technicians.
There you go. Yeah, I'm working on my 5-head too, Justin. Damn. Yeah, but y'all are up there in age. I'm still young. I'm a young cap still. Y'all are old bulls. Fuck that.
I'm not old bull.
I got a haircut because I
walk down that hill and fuck on one of them cows, so I'll fuck him up.
I got a haircut because I got tired of the lumberjack look I had going on. Ended up looking like Italian instead of Mexican. Oh yeah, Derek. I'm 38. Yeah, see, older than me, bro.
38. Ooh, old man, Justin.
I'm 25.
That arthritis will be kicking in a little bit soon, Justin.
Oh fuck that. Jeans don't give care fluff. They sure as fuck don't. Just got a haircut. I'm now this shit. The sides. It's funny when I get a haircut because I'll cut the sides and fade it into the top, so I don't touch the top until it gets too long. Where I get like 3 or 4 hairs that are like 6 inches.
I thought you were gonna say you like slick it into the top. You.
The comb over. And it's fucking weird because like, what side? Oh, this side. This side is thicker, higher, and this side is lower. It's fucking weird. Like my shit's all lopsided.
What's really good. You know what's really good that we're men and 90+% of us don't give a shit about any of this. We deal with the fact we're going bald, this, that, and everything. You know, if
There's
we were
a
like
reason
women,
why I don't.
if we were like women, Fluff, we wouldn't even recognize each other each week when we talk to each other.
True.
All of a sudden, you'd be like, "Hey, quick, Rance, when did you get such big tits?" Oh, husband bought them for me.
I still can't let it go. That's why I still have some. Maybe in a couple years I'll just start going bald, but I'm not there yet. Damn, Mark pushing 70. Shoo. Or she. Not old yet. Still young at heart, but my daughter makes me feel old sometimes when she jumps to give me a hug and feel my back.
Jumps to give you a
laugh
hug.
at it.
Wait till they're in their
I'm telling you,
20s.
it's something real.
Wait till they're in their 20s and they sit there and say, "I can outdrink you, Dad."
Oh, you can.
Not a fucking chance, man.
Oh, you can. You got to remember, I was once 20.
You said you
That
can.
feels so weird to say. Fuck. Shannon, we never do a comb over. If I start balding, I'm shaving my head. My wife cuts my hair. I thought you said curls. Cuts. I'm gonna get that toupee. With the good glue too.
So we won't be able to take the cheetah and blow it off.
Yep.
Hey, Fluff.
I work with too many assholes. I got lucky with my good hair genes. I'm jealous. I am jealous of y'all.
You don't. Why are you jealous? What he's trying to tell you is his jeans are filled with hair.
Ew.
So you got to pack that in. You got
Ew.
chia pet it, and push the shit
Chia
down,
pet.
pull his pants back up.
Donald Trump toupee. Nah, better than that. Better. Like you won't even tell. Oh, fuck my
Oh,
soul.
you mean you're gonna have something better than one of a kind? There's nothing else like it in the world.
Yep.
Nobody's ever seen such a thing.
Never.
I want to see it.
Okay. Let me get this 100K subs first. There's always turkey. Everybody says that. What?
Oh, because I'll tell you why. That's where everybody goes to get implants done on their head.
I know, but
They do.
is it really cheaper? Wait,
well,
what?
you know, they're big time fishermen. You know that, right? You know that when we took out.
It's hard to take you serious sometimes. So,
When we took out Bin Laden, what did we do? We threw him overboard into the ocean. Same thing with Saddam Hussein, right? When we're done with them,
allegedly,
they fished them, catch them, took their hair follicles, and when you get shit done there, they put a little Hussein here and a little Bin Laden back there. And
damn.
people watch it grow. I don't know. I just know people go to Turkey for that.
My Philippine wife takes good care of me. Oh, I believe that. I'm about to get. Oh no. You summoned Derek. Damn, Mark.
Damn,
it's already about to be midnight.
I want some chopao. Give me some chopao.
What the fuck is that?
Marco, no. It's a meat-filled bread. Sweet.
I know, but I hear that it's cheaper there, but what about the cost of the flight to and from
Cheaper what?
in Turkey for hair transplants?
It's got to be, well, first of all, you're talking transplants, dude. I mean, like, so like insurance ain't covering nothing.
No.
So I mean, like, you go spend like, well, dude, a nice set of tits today is probably $15,000-$16,000. I don't know what it costs to put some hair on somebody's head. It's probably a fraction of the cost. It's got to be for people to go do that over there.
You know what?
It's got to be a fraction of the cost, Fluff.
Let's see. Hair transplant.
I don't know if it's called. Is that what they call hair transplant?
Yeah. Holy shit. Okay. But they won't get their engines or transmissions replaced or do oil changes.
Oh, I know, dude. Don't even go there.
Between
I work. The
4,000
reason I know this, the
50,000.
turkey thing. One of my fellow employees had this done to him. He had the hair transplant shit done, and
Hair transplant in Turkey typically costs $2,000 to $6,000 compared to the U.S.
$2,000 to $6,000.
Oh shit! Hair transplants in Turkey typically cost between $2,000 and $6,000, offering savings of up to 70% to 80% compared to the U.S. or UK. Most clinics provide all-inclusive packages covering the surgery, 5-star hotel, VIP airport transfers, medication, and interpreters. Well, you got me thinking, Paul. It's the thing with the buns and beef. What the Married 30 years. Damn. Hell yeah, Mark. My jeans are also full of hair. It's a blessing and a curse. Gross. Swamp ass. You have 2 shavers, don't you, Chris? We all do. That's great, Mark. Best thing I ever done. Where the fuck did Quick? He went to go get another queer light. Who works tomorrow? Anybody work tomorrow? Show of hands, raise hands. Work? No, just me. Fuck. That's always fun. I do. You work late shift though, right, Shannon? Sleeping in until 6 a.m. Light drinks. Took vacation since my son was born. Super work tomorrow, 8 a.m. Oh, you work early, damn. And you stay up for me? For me? Oh, thanks. Oh yeah.
I do not stay up for you. I stay up for me.
Heck no, just an on-call guy now. Hell yeah. Yeah, I'm going fishing. Gone fishing. 2 jobs I work. Oh, damn. Shannon, I didn't know. Well, damn. Dude, shit. I couldn't imagine having 2 jobs while being a tech.
Yes. Easy.
I mean, I do.
I got 3
want to
jobs.
call this YouTube thing a job. We are open 7:30 to 5. We are 7 to 3, but
I'm working
main shop
tomorrow.
shows up at 8. What's up?
I'm gonna work tomorrow till probably about 2:33. We're open till 6. No, 5 tomorrow. Tomorrow's Saturday, 5.
Yeah.
Rope to 5. I'll probably be there till 2 or 3. We open at 8.
Fuck that.
But
My other shop was till 4.
I'm only going in tomorrow just so nobody passes me in flag hours. I'm being honest.
usually I wake up at 4 to be ready by 7. Damn, Justin, what the fuck?
I got to keep my roll going, dude. I have not had a week since February 1st. I've not had a week less than 70 fucking flag hours, and I'm on a roll. I'm not going to stop now.
Do you know how stupid crazy Snap-on wants for an dude? Even Matco, that freaking blue with the flag on it or whatever.
It's the same mat.
Is it? Dumb.
I don't know what he's talking about. Anti-fatigue mat. No, I thought he was talking about kneel pads. I don't pay no $600.
Yeah, fuck that. Nope. I drive an hour away to get to work for. But still, holy shit, you wake up. Yeah, nah. Nope. I'll be there at 9. Fuck that.
I'll go tomorrow. I'll be there. You know what time I'm going to be there tomorrow?
10.
When I get there.
Oh, there you go. I
like when
that.
I get there. I ain't got no time. I'm not on the schedule, so it's a bonus. It's a bonus that they get me tomorrow. I'm off tomorrow, technically.
Here comes the Youngs. Damn it. Dave, have you ever considered being an independent contractor?
We'll talk about that in the future. I kind of already
Turner.
do that. I kind of already do that to a point. I'm just locked in to. I don't have a lot of time due to where I work. 1 and 2, I really can't talk about that too much, but I will do programming for people. GM, Ford, Chrysler, I will handle programming. And even one time, if there's a one time, I've never been called for it, but a one-time dealio, I could do other car lines. But I do some outside contracts. I got my own corporation, my own business. I do programming, reflashing, whatever. But I'm not really supposed to.
Conflict of interest.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I said I really shouldn't say nothing about it. My boss might watch right now. Like when I walk in, I'll be like, "You goodbye." You too.
Damn, Justin. If I drive an hour here, I'd have gone through my area 3 times. That's not hard to drive an hour away from.
It takes me about 35 minutes each way, working back home. I drive 30 miles, or say 27.2 miles from my driveway to work and work back home. 27.2 miles each way.
Let me see.
Depending on what's going on, it's half hour to 40 minutes.
Bust out the old map here. Hold on. Oh, Lucky did a giveaway. I forgot about that.
People ask me, they used to ask me, how long does it take to get to work? I'd say 2 beers. How long does it take to cut your grass? If it's really hot out, 8 beers. If it's 70, 6 beers. If it's below 74 beers. I used to do everything on beer time. So I have a hard time exactly how long it takes.
I drive 8
to have an engine
miles.
installed in my new Explorer. That was 17 beers.
8 miles, and it takes 20 minutes to get there.
Yeah, but you stop at Dunkin' Donuts, and then you hit Tim Hortons, and then you stop.
I wish.
I'm joking.
I wish there was a Dunkin' Donuts on my way. Shit. Nah, hey, you know what? Nah, fuck that. Because last time I got a coffee, a nice coffee there, fucking $6, bro.
Well, you know,
it used to be $1.
Oh yeah, and my bubble gum used to be 2.5 cents, and they got rid of the half cent. Now I had to pay 5 cents for it.
Matco only wants $2.60. Fuck that. I work from 7 a.m. to 4. Usually, sometimes I get overtime, depending on what I'm working on and what's being rushed to get done. Overtime. I've been thinking to do some side work, but I need Jackson's. Side work sucks, man.
Jackson's Supra. I think Fluffy will agree with me 100% here. I don't know how old you are.
He's young, like
Well, I don't give
25.
a shit. You'll be old quick if you're fucking working with jack stands and a jack, dude. If you're working professionally in this industry, keep it at the shop. Jack stands and jacks should be a very minimal part of your life. Correct me if I'm wrong, Fluffy.
Yep. Well,
You
I'm
want it
fat,
to be
so
a
I'm
very
always gonna
flat
agree
part
with
of your
that.
life. You give
46.5
me a
miles one
Fluffy
way.
jack stands and a jack. I don't know. You ain't gonna see us laying under no fucking car. I'll tell you that right now. We'll probably have a sidewalk sale. Stands and a jack for sale. Good price. We're sitting there drinking beer like we ain't fucking getting under that car.
Nope. Well, I mean, I worked on jack stands in the jack.
Well, I mean, we will work on that, but I'm saying we don't want to make a regular fucking
You know, when
habit of that.
I went to fucking Missouri a couple years ago to swap out that head, that was fucking fun.
Well, I'm saying that you don't want to make a daily habit out of it.
Oh,
That's all I'm
hell
trying to
no.
say.
Hell no.
28, Supra. You're just hitting the point in time where you're gonna
I don't
appreciate what
work,
we just told you. By the time you're 35, you'll be like,
6:30.
"Fuck jack stands."
Dude, 27 miles. My town ain't even 20 square miles tomorrow. You don't work tomorrow, but you start at 6:30. Dunkin' Donut coffee is trash. What am I supposed to get? I don't have a
Tim Hortons,
Starbucks.
man.
Huh?
I don't drink coffee, so my doctor said coffee is the devil.
And I've tried doing the whole, making coffee in the morning. I gotta wake up even earlier for that. Oh fuck.
You're like me, man. You like your sleep time.
Yeah, I do. Like I'm snoozing the alarm 10 times.
And my alarm goes, bah, bah, bah. I'll tell my
Yep.
kid, call him and tell him I'll be there tomorrow.
I drove past 4 Quick Trip gas station through 5 different times. Dude, damn. They better be paying you good. Holy shit. I stop at Quick Trip, 2 energy drinks and croissant breakfast sandwich.
You're talking just a standard coffee, though, like a standard cup of Joe, a standard. None of this fancy shit. I can't speak that language. Like,
What do you mean?
Look,
No, I don't get all that weird
standard
shit.
coffee. I'm telling you,
Caramel coffee. That's it. Caramel.
Dunkin' Donuts used to have a good standard coffee. They used to use Superior coffee. They called it their Dunkin' Donuts blend. But McDonald's always had a good coffee too. And I haven't had coffee. I've had coffee, but I mean, I don't drink coffee on the reg. It's been 20 years, so I think all coffee sucks.
I never stopped for donuts. It was pastrami, egg, and cheese I stepped for. Yo, McDonald's, I'm gonna sound fat, but McDonald's has this chicken breakfast McGriddle. Oh my god. Chicken McGriddle. Oh my god, dude. That shit's good. I'm 28. Young. I remember when I was 28, as a DIY, Jackson stands suck ass. Yeah. I use it every day because mostly I'm working on bigger trucks and they don't make lips first. Yes, they do. Yeah, they do. If your shop wants to,
They make lists for semis. What the fuck are you talking about?
hefty price. Fuck
You never
that.
seen those big 4-post boys?
Holy shit. Yeah,
The
fuck.
24,000-pound lifts?
No, have you seen the ones that lift from the tires? That they lift the school buses, the transit buses on?
Yeah.
And fire trucks? Yeah, fuck.
Yeah, they got big
that.
ass lifts.
Fuck that.
Did you ever see when they try to lower those things down? The big, fire trucks and shit. You know what they set them down on so they wouldn't touch the ground?
What?
Snap on toolboxes.
Oh my god.
These Macos would go flat.
No, they wouldn't. Get out of here. My garage isn't even tall enough to get my truck in it, so I have to do jack stands and jacks. Stop at local Bucky's Fluff. I wish. I fucking wish. I only make 20. And I'd be like, renegotiate my pay because $25 an hour is like Damn, lube techs are damn near making that, bro. We don't have Dunkin'
Bro,
here,
they're paying fucking inmates that now.
and you're working on heavy duty shit. That's wild, Fluffy. You need a coffee machine in your box. Hell no, that attracts bullshit. Not only does it attract bullshit like insects and stuff, that attracts other freaking leechers. You ain't fat. I'm Fluffy. Yeah, you're right. I don't drink coffee until I was freezing my butt off at Fort Drum. Let's see. Fort Drum. What? Lube techs at dealerships where I work start at 18. That's fuck that.
Well, I'll fuck 18. I just won't work for it.
Yeah, nah. Hell no. When I left where I was, they were making 20 a flag hour. I'm gonna send you a single pod, Keurig. I have one.
What's
No.
that? What were you talking about when you left? Where the shop you left?
Yeah, the shop I left, they were paying the lube techs 20 an hour or 20 a flag hour.
I was trying to think what repair guy. Well, we got two of them. I want to say our full-time youngster utility man. I don't want to call him our fucking lube guy. He's utility man / technician in training. I want to say we're paying him $24 an hour hourly, and he gets on his own. Like we don't force him. He probably works 6 to 8 hours a week in overtime. But I want to say we're paying $24.50 an hour, $24 an hour. He's 19 years old, learning quick, and he'd probably get boosted soon. Like we'll give him another little raise soon. And the next point after that, we'll be turning him flat rate if he stays in the business. But we're paying our that's our full time. I can't say lube guy. He's a utility guy. I mean, if I need somebody to price shit, hold this over, do that, I call him over.
The most made was 30 an hour being a diesel mechanic, but and I was working 60 to 80 hours a week. That's not bad because of the overtime.
Well,
But 25 is way low.
well, let's not worry about the most you made an hour. What's the most you made in a week?
I'm hourly. Derek, get out of here.
I think my highest from my employer, my highest weekly gross was probably right around $3,600. And right now I'm almost averaging just a little bit less than that every fucking week. I'm waiting for them to say, why are you doing this to us? But they love it.
Of course they love it.
Yeah, I'm bringing in freaking $20-some thousand a week for them. What's paying me a couple thousand, $3,000 a week?
The best Thanksgiving meal I ever had was out of a mess tent at Fort Drum. That was at the cement mixer place. Damn. Most I made a week was 2,500. Straight fucking overtime. Just got home unless you're ending soon. I am ending soon, but I sent you a link. But I worked almost 80 hours that week. Damn. See, that's the good part about being hourly is the overtime.
Yeah, it adds up. Time and a half. If you're getting time and a half, it adds up.
Could you imagine if they paid us an incentive for flagging over a certain hour?
Well, you know what? You bring that up.
I mean, we do. We
You
get
bring that up.
$2
I got a very
increment.
good question. Is it not true
But it
that
ain't
if
shit.
you make less than like $350,000 a year, you can make up to like $25,000 a year in overtime tax free? I mean, I could go back through the IRS tax laws, but I'm pretty much sure that what I'm saying is correct. So people in our category can make up to $25,000 a year tax free if it's overtime wages. I'm bitching with my employer right now that anything over 40 fucking hours that I flag
Should be overtime.
on the clock, anything I flag on the, if I work over 40 hours, anything I flag after that, I want them as overtime hours. Well, you don't get overtime. We're flat rate. That's what they're so smart. We're so stupid.
Yeah.
I try to explain to them, I understand flat rate. You're not, there's a thing called overtime. Overtime has been known to be 40 hours plus. I'm asking it 40 clock hours. Anything I flag after that is considered overtime hours. I don't want to pay tax on it.
Yeah.
So I'd have to ask my accountant to make new software. I'm
Well,
done.
it's so weird how they're doing it because it's not.
I know it's weird, but
If you're
what's
making
really weird is trying to
$20,
talk to somebody who thinks they're smarter than me,
yeah,
and they look at me so stupid, like I don't get what you're saying. You don't ever get overtime. I know I don't ever get overtime. I'm asking you, can you make anything after my 40-hour clock point? If I work, say, 6-day work week or whatever, can you make that overtime hours that the income that I make?
the 30 hours I flagged after that 40-hour.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Can you make it overtime
Mark.
fucking pay? All you gotta do is categorize overtime pay. You don't have to do it time and a half.
You know why they won't do that? I'll tell you why. Why they won't? Because there was a shop here that did something like that. People would wait to flag their work until after that time. But this shop that I'm talking about, it was after the 8 hours. So anything they flagged after hours, they got, I think it was like $5 an hour extra per hour they flagged after that 8 hours. So everybody was sandbagging their shit to do that.
Well, no, I'm saying I flag 40, works 40, whatever. I'm okay. Let's make it anything after 40 flag hours is overtime.
Yeah.
I don't give a shit how many hours has on the clock.
Yeah. I agree.
I'm just saying, why are we getting fucked on this whole deal?
Because we're dumb.
Why do we get fucked on every deal? 2
Because
fingers,
we're dumb.
3 fingers, 4 fingers, fisted. GMM is probably laughing his ass off now.
I was gonna say, yeah, you
Ravioli.
bring in 27K just to only get 2,700 a week. I've never had tax free for overtime wages because that just started. I think the best meal I had was in Afghanistan. It was a concoction of mac and cheese and everything. But like I said, it's so stupid the way they do it because everybody was thinking, oh, that $30 I made for overtime instead of the 20. Well, no, they're only not taxing the 10 hours, the half for the overtime. So if you make $20 an hour and you add 10 hours of overtime, it's only $10 for those 10 hours that you're not getting taxed. And everybody was like, oh, you know, fucking $1,000 in overtime money. I'm not gonna get taxed. Nope.
Well, first of all, if you're worried about taxes, then you shouldn't even be working. The more you make, the more you're going to pay.
They always make it seem sweet. Oh yeah, I got a tax break, this, that, and the other, but it just fucks us.
Well, I can say this with complete honesty, and I'll be very transparent about everything. I pay $1,000 a week. $1,000 a week comes out of my paycheck every week. Not just in all taxes, but most of it in taxes.
Yeah, it sucks when you make 3,000 and you only bring home fucking 18.
Well, I got to pay a little bit for medical, dental, and optical. A little bit goes to my 401k, and then the rest is all taxes. I just look at total deductions on my paycheck for the week. It's $1,000.
Yeah, it sucks.
Or more.
Yeah, my shop is wanting to bring in doing $2 extra an hour for hours flagged over 40. So what we do where I'm at right now, I don't know if the new service manager is going to change it, but between 40.1 and 45, that's a 2 hour or $2 increase. Then at 45.1 to 49, or I'm sorry, 45.1 to 50 is an extra $2. So $4 per hour. And then 50.1 and higher, it's $6. So we have potential to make $6 per hour extra for that
And
week.
I'll also tell you, if that seems to be working out too well for all you technicians, they kind of get rid of it.
They will. I believe it's coming.
It's not
'Cause
fun. It's not funny, folks.
Our service manager right now, or the one that's leaving, he put that in place, and you know what? When you have a good week, your week is good, but damn, it sucks. It sucks when it's not going good. So
No, but I mean, I'm not trying to be negative about anything, so don't get me wrong. You heard Fluffy say immediately, yes, they will. When
it's just who's sitting in that
they're
office.
trying to wave a carrot under their nose, expecting a certain response, and the response they're expecting is
work harder.
We'll work harder. Hey, and they're not looking for a guy like Fluff that may be already at 40 on Thursday morning. He's I'll even work Saturday. If I can make an extra $2 or $3 or $4 an hour by hitting this hours, I'll do this. They're waving the carrot under the nose of the guy that's flagging 26 hours on average per week. Make him work harder. Let's get him up to 38, but he'll never hit that 40. We'll never have to give him that $2 more an hour. We'll never have to do it, and we'll make extra. If they start hitting it, we'll cancel it.
Funny how you remember that stuff, but can't remember what you did yesterday. That's a mechanic thing. Because with taxes on one of my checks was $3,000 and still took home.
Well, I never would take home $2,800 off of fucking $3,000.
200 and deductions. What? If we had overtime flag time, we would be making bank. Oh hell yeah! Oh Fluff, we had a Cobalt SS in the shop the other day, but it was turbocharged instead of supercharged. Lame. They can't make that power off of non-VVT. Junk Supra. What? Hey, calm down, GMM. Those are fighting words. I can't even afford paying for medical or 401k. If I did, that I wouldn't have been able to pay for any of my bills. Then I would have.
Well, you never are paying for 401k. That money is yours. You're not paying. That's called savings, Justin. And
I learned that the hard way.
Medical, I mean,
I wish I would have started my 401k.
You don't make much. I just go to the hospital and whatever, ignore the fucking bill like everybody else in America does. I call it universal health care.
I wish I would have started my 401k when I first got in.
Like when I was a little youngster, like I did when I was 22 years old.
Yeah, like 14.
Now I'm sitting on my $64 billion enterprise. I only log on to entertain myself with you folks.
Had I started my 401k back then, I'd probably have close to 200k maybe sitting in there. But
how old?
14 years ago.
14 years ago.
Yeah.
Shits and giggles. Does your company match you, or did they?
Yes.
They did it at a time. And 14 years ago, what was your average annual salary?
90.
And let's just say for shits and giggles.
Well, no, it's progressively gone up.
Well, no, like what was it then? 60?
I would have been putting stupid amount of money in there. Because I didn't have
what did they match you?
I think 50%.
Up to what, 6% of your income, 4%? It doesn't matter. I'm gonna tell you, you'd have more than that.
I think it was 6%.
You'd have more than that if you did it. But I just shouldn't tell you that because it make you hate yourself more.
No, no, 100 facts.
You'd have more than that. I can tell you this much: what you just said, a couple $100,000. I lost more than that in my divorce to my wife. like out of my 401k alone, which was pretty hard to
Yeah,
swallow.
but here's the thing. So I didn't make. It took me trying to remember. Okay, so my first year, I only worked 5 months of the year, right? 4 months of the year. So I only made like $6,000 that year. Following year, I think I made 18, then 24,
You
then
still probably would.
32.
You definitely would have hundreds of thousands of dollars if you
Yeah.
paid into it. But you know, it's still to this day hard to teach anybody that.
Oh
It's
yeah.
hard to do. It's hard.
Because
I don't want to take
we
any
want
money
that.
out of my boots. I want all the money in
We
me.
want it in our pocket. We don't want it to sit
Yeah.
somewhere. But I tell you, my car would have never got repoed. I'd probably own my own house. You know,
No, what you're
that's
saying is very good information. What you should. That's something that you should. Something we as technicians should talk about is what's one thing nobody's going to do for us.
help.
Help us take care of us when we're old and beat up. Oh yeah, go file retirement with the government. Get your Social Security. Oh, where's mine? I just killed myself, ruined every joint in my body for you guys to make money. So take the 401k. You say you can't afford to put money away and then match you halfway on it.
You get used to that money being out of your check.
But you're also not very smart with that. Yes, you can afford it.
Like, I mean, we're paying what?
The same people that say I can't afford that are the same people that smoke cigarettes, drink beer, smoke pot, and do whatever else you want to do. I mean, buy $8 coffee. I'm not going to pick on anybody for their bad habits. We all have bad habits. Everybody does. It's genetically installed in a human being to have bad habits.
And
Can't afford to save the money.
Here's the thing too. Right now, I get $60 every week taken out of my check. That's non-negotiable. That goes straight into a yearly savings account with the company. So that's $60, and I get that around Christmas time or Thanksgiving time. Then the company pulls out, depending on the amount of hours flagged. No, I'm lying. It's 3%. It's their match that is different. So the company has another savings for technicians where we get 3. You know, if we sign up for it, 3% automatically gets taken out. So that's $60 plus the 3% that gets taken out. If I flag over 40 hours, then they'll match 1%. If I flag over 45, they'll match 3% of my check. Then 401k, I think I'm gonna do 6, right? So let's say this past check, right? I gross $2,000. So 2,000 times 0.03, that's $60. I pay more than that on credit cards. I pay more than that on fucking Klarnas or Afterpay or the tool trucks. So just, you know, $60 is what? Fucking 2 lunches? 3 lunches?
Yeah.
You get used to that money taken out. So you already know, okay, you know what? That's already gone. That's already gone. That's already gone. And you start with what gets put into your account. You start managing, okay, I need to do this different, this different. You get used to it. And then by the time you know it, you don't even realize that that's coming out of your check. I wish I had that mindset years ago.
I try to teach all the young guys that. I really do.
And I tried getting
it. I've been putting away money. Well, like I said, I lost a large, very substantial portion.
You never got the email, Chris?
During the divorce, but I've been doing that for 30 years now.
You know, and in the past few years that I was at my other dealership, I kept telling them, like, hey, let me know when it's enrollment. Let me know when it's enrollment. Okay. Fucker never told me. So I was like, dude, man. Boils. Anyways, I'm salary. My best week at this shop was 61 hours. That's not bad. No, my check was 5,800 out of 2 weeks, and they took 3K. Oh, yeah, you had typoed. You said 2,800. Damn. I didn't show up to work for 2 weeks, I would feel it in my burrito fund. 401k will save your ass. Yeah, I wish I would have known that. I mean, I knew it. I was just stubborn. I might sign a 401k with mine. I don't know though. Mine, they sign you up automatically, so you have to,
It's a good idea.
when it comes up, you have to go into the system and decline it. But I'm gonna keep it because that's gonna be money to fall back on in case I ever end up in a situation again where, fuck, I don't know, something else might happen and fucking Nissan goes under or something, and I have to find another job, or
Well, I did hear Nissan has been
hey,
like somebody like from Beaver is looking at buying Nissan, but
from where?
Beaver.
Like the
Beaver. I'm joking. I mean, keep going.
oh, I'm like, what?
With you.
Marco, every place I have worked for couldn't do a 401k after the first year, and usually by the second year, Mark let go. I took home 1945 gross with 1478, but my dumbass forgot. I said 10% is it. Woo-hoo. And my check was shorter than I thought because of it. It hurts right now, but it ain't gonna hurt later on. Damn it, Derek. I have a burrito lady sells 3 small burritos for $5. Yo, super, let me get that number. Only in AZ though. Sheesh. My taco girl gives a taco for free if we don't want that meat. We don't want that meat, Dave. I'm in I'm in the hole every week, and I pay all the bills in my house medical where I work would cost $1,200 a month. Yeah, medical is expensive. I agree on that. My take home every 2 weeks is $1,800. My bills I just get getting help with food banks. Listen, you ain't got to tell us everything, bro. I'm gonna hit the hey fluff and FFM blessings and good night. Well, I understand there's struggles out there. I get that. Good night, Chris. Take care, Chris. Between my beer, monsters, and cigarettes, and my tool truck,
Oh shit, that gotta be more than what he's brought down. That's probably like 900 a week right there. It says beer, that's 600. Monsters, another 250, and cigarettes, another 450.
and
That's
600 in the trucks.
dude's got talent. He got skills.
Wait, what? I paid 600.
Derek's
Like
got
600
skills.
in the trucks. I'm under 500 on all three. Oh, you're under $500 on all 3 trucks. At Vivor, sheesh, I use food banks too. And I'm honest to a fault, but I do my best to support my family. That's all you can do. You can only do your best. But I told you this before. There's some stuff that shouldn't be said on the internet. But all right, guys, I'm gonna end the stream off. It's 12:30. We'll talk today for a little bit, and
Two
then
12:30. I didn't know there's such thing.
it's 12:30. I saw the
Yeah.
2 and said it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Damn it.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah. Have a great
What is-
weekend,
what is-
Peter. What's going on, Peter? You do what you got to do, Justin. Absolutely. All right, guys, y'all have yourselves a good rest of the weekend. I may or may not come on next week because my dumbass forgot next weekend is Easter, and I gotta go find some meat.
You gotta go kill the Easter bunny, dude. Don't do
I gotta go get some
Leave
meat.
the Easter bunny alone, please. I like the bunny.
They taste the best though. So send link. What do? Link me. All right, brother. Take care, everyone. Y'all be safe. Have a good weekend. Yes, sir. Y'all have a safe one. We don't talk next weekend.
You don't hear Fluffy next week. He killed the bunny.
And even though we didn't hit the goal, guys, I still might do a giveaway next week if I come on. Just FYI. Just to y'all 16 that are in here. All right. Have a good weekend.
Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 yo, go. Hustle hard, hustle every single day. I'll be making moves till I'm buried in my grave. To the system, I don't wanna be a slave. I've been doing shit my way, or the highway. And in the driveway is a nice range. Cause I grind through the climb, I invite pain. You'll never hear me, bitch, nah, I don't complain. Just gotta flip the switch and you can go and obtain anything you want, anything you need. Your mind's got the key ingredient, it's belief. They deceive with the negativity, but I just slide right by that energy. Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go.